investing types?
I've been investing in real estate 13 years now, and I've invested in a lot of different pockets, so hopefully I can point myself and some others in the right direction.
So how about single family rentals or small multifamily?
I've done both. I started with single family rentals. In fact, I had a group of 3 of us buy a $90,000 FHA property back in 2013. And I've loved single family rentals. We found them all surrounding our local university, and it was just a repeatable, duplicatable system. When I moved into the small multifamilies, like 2, 3, 4 units, I didn't pay attention to the tenant class that was there. And the tenant class ended up costing me a lot of money. And so I'm gonna lean on single families.
How about single family rentals versus medium multifamily?
The medium gets a little more tempting, but oftentimes for people's budgets, the tenant class still is a lot. I love that everything is under one roof. I love that you're servicing often 1 or 2 furnaces instead of like 7 or 8 furnaces, so there's some benefit there. But I still am gonna lean on single family rentals. I think that it's a really great appreciating asset if you were to ever sell it on its own.
Okay, what about single family rentals versus large multifamily?
You won my heart, large multifamily. When you're dealing with that many doors and everything in one space, now you're an economy of scale. You have the opportunity to have it not be reflective on comparables in the neighborhood, but it's instead reflective on the profit that comes from that. And so it becomes a business equation, and you can take something and turn it into a huge win. So multifamily, big over single family.
Okay, what about large multifamily versus short-term rentals?
Ooh, I've been playing the STR game, VRBO and Airbnb. I've been playing that game for a number of years. And I've done it with multifamily and with single family. I've done it with lake properties as well. And I love the short-term rental game. I actually think I prefer it over anything that's been mentioned so far. Multifamily has huge wins, but I think the better cash flow is actually with short-term rentals. Now, hear me out. If you have a long-term rental and it's a multifamily, right? You have all these 50 or 100 units in one space. That's really great. But it doesn't always cash flow because the money stays in there. There's constant improvements too, and there's tax advantages. But when you're working with single family short-term rentals or even multifamily short-term rentals, the property appreciates, it gets taken really great care of by that property manager, and then it actually cash flows if you do it right. So I'm gonna say short-term rentals.
What about short-term rentals versus self-storage?
Ooh, self-storage is my favorite thing to invest in right now. You get a chance to have like 1,000 units that are at comparable prices to what actual living quarters cost. But there's no HVAC, there's no plumbing, there's like 1 employee for 1,000 people. And if somebody doesn't pay after 30 days, you lock them out and you move on. I love self-storage, and that's my choice here.
Okay, what about self-storage versus commercial?
Commercial's shaky right now, at least in some certain areas. The way in which people have officed and the way in which people have retailed has changed a lot in the last 5 to 10 years. And so commercial has its advantages. But if I were to put my money anywhere right now, I'd put it into self-storage.